Hello again, this is Captain John with another one of my video tips of the week. When you first sight a ship on the horizon, you want to determine the risk of collision. Now there's several ways you can do this, and the navigation rules require that you use all available means. Today I'm going to show you how to use visual bearings, and you can use a hand bearing compass or the steering compass. Pick a fixed point along the bow or on the superstructure. Here we're going to shoot the bow, and in position number 1 we take a bearing on the bow. Wait about 3 minutes, take a second bearing to the same point. You can see that our ship appears to drift to the right. This is called right bearing drift, and we confirmed at position number 3 that we have good separation of at least 3 degrees. This shows low risk of collision. We can use this same exact technique for a vessel crossing our bow from right to left. Here again we pick a fixed point along the hull or superstructure. At position number 1 we obtain a bearing, wait at least 3 minutes, and shoot another bearing to the same point. Our ship appears to be drifting to the left, but let's confirm with a third bearing. 3 minutes later we obtain another bearing to the same point, and you can see here that we have good separation, which indicates a low risk of collision. Now let's take a look at a vessel that represents a high risk of collision. In this illustration, we again pick a fixed point on the bow or superstructure. At position number 1, we shoot a bearing, wait 3 minutes, and take a second bearing at position number 2. Notice that we do not show any drift to the right or left. This is called a constant or steady bearing and indicates a high risk of collision. If you have time, take a third bearing. We still do not show any drift to the right or left. At this point, you will want to take action to avoid collision. Change course, change speed, slow down, or stop. Use one or more of these actions right away to avoid collision. Remember that bearings can change when you approach a very large vessel or tow, or when you approach a vessel at close range. So the best defense to avoid collision will always be to maintain a proper lookout, to obtain bearing drift at the first opportunity, and to take early and substantial action to avoid collision. Use easy sailing tips like these to keep you and your sailing crew safe and sound on the waters of the world. This is Captain John, and this has been another one of my video tips of the week. Find more sailing tips and techniques on www.skippertips.com.